it's growing and it's developing the bark out, getting stronger on the outside, soft on the inside. You know, like a fruit, you know what I'm fucking saying? What can I say to you? You know, I don't know what to say, but it's like a gentle heart, in tune with your emotion, knowing the truth, feeling that, focusing, training every aspect of your body, you know, just feeling when you're saying it. Actually, that's what martial arts is teaching. That's what Kung Fu especially is teaching you. Just more level, of a more deeper level, and more ways, not only philosophically but physically too. I promise you, if you do a good bit of training for a good few years in some kung fu styles, I don't care if you go to a bloody Wudang or whatever, in Tai Chi or try some different kung fu styles, learn a Tai Chi form, any Tai Chi form, just learn it and practice it well. Believe me, and watch, feel, and then take the essence out and think about that in your life, or and then learn some other Wing Chun, sticky hands, or you will learn a lot. I'm not trying to compare that to karate or taekwondo or Muay Thai. I'm just saying, you will learn a fucking lot. You've got this MMA, people, all they get is big bodies. They don't even look like bodybuilders. They're not even so perfect. Just big bags of meat. You can see muscle just hanging off them. Some of them are slimmer, some of them are bigger, but they're just big meaty oafs. And they're just beating blood at each other's face. Yeah, that fucking belt, man. I'm everything, man, And fair enough, some of the techniques work. Takedowns, ground fight, grappling. I've got my legs around your fucking neck, homeboy, and all this. But what are they doing? Traditional Kung Fu, man. Real martial arts. And again, big respect to the ninja, though, the Japanese, the ninja, let's say, that is the best mentality I can do. That's the true essence of Kung Fu, really. Because that's talking about avoiding all problems and going straight through it unseen and doing it. But Kung Fu on the physical level, I definitely Kung Fu. But it's like, with that, it's like Kung Fu, you should be good at all kinds of fighting. On the ground, if you get knocked down, but you shouldn't be trying to go down. You shouldn't be trying to grapple. You just whatever comes at you, you just deal with that, goes straight in. Oh my God. A gust of wind doesn't blow down a strong house if it's strong. It's a storm. A gust of wind, let's say, might not knock you down from a certain angle, but it goes to the point. It doesn't even go to the point. It doesn't even do anything. It's just like the point at which you are weak is it, innit? If your window's open and the wind comes in, it might blow a cup off your table. But it's like if you're standing there and the wind blows you off your feet, then obviously you weren't standing strong. It's like when you do Wing Chun sticky hands or Tai Chi pushing hands, you can feel the essence, you feel the whole person's body and foundation. When you start feeling, you can feel every essence of that human being that's coming at you, and you're not having to wrestle, no matter how strong they are. You can feel a lot, and going with the flow, like O-Sensei, Aikido, this kind of essence I'm saying, you know what I mean? That's deep. And when you go with the emotion of a human being, then you start to see life on a simple level again. It takes you back to the simple, like the old films again, like Karate Kid and that Mr. Miyagi and Miss Wax On Wax Off. These lessons are in you. You learn from the simple, you learn, and the deep, and then you come back, and it teaches you a lot about your life. But in this day and age, they don't know anything. There's no piggish, fuck this and that. Oh, when MMA is efficient, I just beat the shit out of you. But fair enough, whatever works, works. But you want to go around hurting people for your whole life? And you might say, yeah, whatever. But, there's no real necessary need to be learning Kung Fu as such. Is there? And is there in your life? No. But when you've learned it, it's like any old good book. When you've picked it up and read it, you've got some more knowledge. And people asking me about martial arts and what I've learned, I will tell you there's some real gold to be found there. If you go to the deepest depths of the ocean, you'll find a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not that there's no gold there, it's just you haven't dug hard enough. But in finding that gold, the people that were digging, their work paid off in the end. If I were to take MMA, I'm sure it would pay off in the end. I might learn from that. Maybe. But believe me, there's people out there who are just going to say, that's for me, I'll be able to say that there's goodness in everything to be found for every individual. But Kung Fu, the very meaning of it is that it's not just an art. Kung Fu is not just an art. It's not just an art. I said that Puma or Adidas fucking brand, the Coca-Cola bottle, is the truth of nature itself. That's what it's all about. And you might say I'm talking bullshit. But anyway, I know what I'm talking about from my perspective. And Kung Fu is definitely the pure. I don't want to say the purest one. I'm putting everything else down, but it really is. Kung Fu is so pure in itself. It teaches you to be humble, and it teaches you that you can almost do miracles. It's like, Neo in the Matrix, dodge bullet. Are you telling me I can dodge bullets? He says to Morpheus, and he says, no. He says, I'm telling you that when you're ready, you won't have to. A lot of these movies we've grown up on, and things like this in stories, where you hear the same word being mentioned over and again. Even in the 1970s with David Carradine, Kung Fu, and things like that. These words that have been put across that we hear, actually they're not the words of what you think they're in the modern day. These are ancient words that were found back in ancient times when there was no computers, no McDonald's, none of this fucking shit, no MMA attitude. All it was back in, I love McDonald's, but I'm just trying to say, it was back in the day when everything was, you would just, it was just so raw and pure, and you get like Zen and all this, but it's like, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is do more reading up. Read something about knowledge that's been written in the past. Don't look at it as like old and outdated and this or that. Humans don't change, the world changed, technology changed, but like, we're still people and they were back then. You can learn a lot from the past civilizations. If you don't believe that, then there would be no today. The only reason we have the iPhone and iPad is because of the things that were before it. Like if they weren't, but it's like you say, that's outdated though, that's old shit. Like say, if you don't have the knowledge of that, you don't have that, you won't have the knowledge to do this. It's like your parents are the absolute reason why you have blood running through your body now. Would you disrespect that? Is that what I'm trying to say? So going back to the root, everything comes from the root, that's the truth, that's what Kung Fu is. It teaches you to be root and to be in tune with nature, the forest around you as that tree, and be strong within yourself and feel. And not only just grow like weekly, but grow strongly and train your growth to make it even more wonderful beauty. It's like the golden tree in the forest that shines out, it's the brightest star. And that's beautiful, right, in words, but it's what I'm trying to say to you. That's where it comes from back in the day. So you go back and study that, and then also you study the modern world around you. You can't live in the past, you have to live today. You can't live in the future, the same thing, right? So study and read books. I go to the fucking library. You see my videos online, you see Wilshire Richard in the library, bitch. Excuse my name, not you personally, I'm just trying to say. Laugh it off. Take it easy. Get your breath back. Let someone rob it from you. Let's not rob it out of his breath. You know what I'm saying? Some guy was running after some guy. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to take his breath, but he couldn't catch up with him, and he lost his breath and just died choking on the street. You lost your breath running after something that weren't worth it. That is not a living, breathing matter, let's say. You know what I'm saying? You're chasing after other people, you're chasing after a dream, I don't care what. But everyone's got to train their self at the end of the day, otherwise they won't get anything, because there won't be no them to be getting anything. You with me on that one, okay? So Kung Fu is teaching you all angles. You're standing with a bow and arrow, in the fucking wind, and you're trying to focus on that target. That's hard enough. All the distractions around you, the wind, all the lights, the sunlight, the wind, and how to focus. You're feeling that, you're hot, sweating, a sweat dripping down your face. It's a life or death matter. You know what I'm trying to say? This is going to be trained over time, over years. It's not a sports club, it's punching and kicking. It takes time to train and focus your body and mind, so that you're so focused you don't even have to be anymore. And that's what Kung Fu teaches, and that's my view on it, okay? From my bit of experience and training every fucking day, the essence of, through the basic workout that I do, I feel it. And true Kung Fu teaches you a lot. It teaches you how, like I say, to take a jacket off, put a jacket on like Jackie Chan, so how to treat other human beings and just never give up. It's not a fight, it's not a war, but you can feel exactly who the fuck you are and where you are. And next time you're in a fight, you won't be, you'll have more times out of 10. But it's like, if you are, you're going to have a lot of skills, because it teaches you a lot. It teaches you all the essences that you can find in boxing and other arts, whatever skill, ground fighting, whatever, all that, grappling. It teaches you don't even need to go with that. You can just flow and move to the point of where execution is nothing but a done job. It teaches you that negativity is just washing itself away, just drying up like a desert. You are the water, you are the refreshing replenishment of energy through your flesh of truth. You are fucking here. Light shining. Have a good sleep tonight. Tomorrow is a new day, a new beginning. It's a new day, it's a new day, a new life. Okay? This through your flesh and every cell replenishing itself, new skin, as I've said before, hair growing. You only can live one life. True Kung Fu is talking about true martial arts. I believe all true martial arts can only be called a martial art with that essence of Kung Fu in them, which is there, even if you're not doing Kung Fu, let's say. It's like, there's a guy wearing a pair of shoes. Oh, these are good shoes. Is it Puma or Adidas or Nike? It's like, oh no, it's none of them, you know. And it actually is. They just don't have the sign on it. You just didn't know. They didn't have the symbol, the little logo, you know. So would it matter? You know what I mean? As long as you it does the job, right? I'm not trying to tell you Kung Fu is the one. It's as a title. I'm just trying to say the meaning of what it's all about. Don't focus on simplicity. You know what I mean? Things are done for the right job. I feel Kung Fu is like an overall, a full toolkit of all the different tools of life that you need. Because it's teaching you to be in tune, in a physical, in what you're doing in your life, with the emotion. So you don't waste it being afraid or trying to put on a confident act. You don't do it, you are just the truth of what it is, and there's nothing wrong with you. Just as the next human being. Life's beautiful. And you're great, but you're not great enough. If you don't practice, it's teaching you to practice. You value life, so you want to do more. And you do more, and then you can feel the more value. It teaches you more powerful within yourself. And never needing to compare, and never being broken down, never looking for a fight, never being crushed by a challenge as such. You see what I'm trying to say? It's teaching you to be on all levels able to adjust and adapt and flow like water, and learn about your mistakes and who you are from exactly what you're doing, because you see everything around you more for exactly what it is, and don't try and paint it like this. You're fucking wrong. This guy is God, so if this guy's an asshole, and you know nothing, man. No, you see it all for what it is, and you say, I'm going to do the best I can and work with what I've got here. You know what I mean? And it's like an empty toolkit. Like you say, I've got everything I need here. You know what I mean? You start to be able to work more and be able to do more with less. You're doing nothing as such, and you're getting more done. Because you've done both sides of yin yang, and you've put more hard work in already. And the truth, then you find that there's no negative force in front of you. It's not like to say you work all day and do nothing. You're grappling in a cage fight, you're beating people down, or you're running for money and you're looking at your clock your whole fucking life until, oh shit, you're dead and the battery's still ticking. Motherfucker, excuse my language. Cut here, you are. Respect. Thank you very much, Dennis. Train on, stay safe. Protect yourself and your loved ones. All martial arts are good. All beliefs, all positiveness in life is good. Even if what you think of, what I'm thinking here is totally different to what you think, and you love MMA or whatever is out there, or whatever belief in anything, just there's positivity, negativity, destructiveness, constructiveness. You are you, you're not somebody else isn't you either. Learn what you will, what you want to as part of your nature, and feel the whole balance of everything until you can start feeling your whole balance of your body and your mind and what you're doing, and feel it honestly, the same way as knowing that there's other people out there who are also sometimes imbalancing what they do, and accept that. We're all learning. If you start focusing on that more, and feeling more honestly, at least you're doing more of a positive thing than some negative people, and that is the very essence of Kung Fu. From my bit of advice is, if you do study some Kung Fu systems out there, if you're able to find some knowledge in Kung Fu or teachers, learn, practice, and practice more than that few minutes you might be with a teacher or whatever. I mean, practice that and study what you are doing as a human being through the art and whatever art you're doing, whatever martial arts too. Even if it's not Kung Fu, but I'm saying, you will start to feel the essence more, and practicing yourself is Kung Fu. Be positive, live positive, that's Kung Fu. Life is beautiful. Thank you for watching. It's Wushu Richard. See you again next time. And love your life. Don't fucking kill yourself for a motherfucker, Don't give up. Don't go around looking for trouble. And that's it, okay? You're not wrong if you have peace within you and all you want is, peace. You want to avoid that negative shit, or you want to make friends with someone, or communication. You honestly have questions in your mind. Questions are better than answers, right? You're looking for beauty in life. You're looking for more goodness. That's it. Train hard and stay safe. Martial arts for life, yeah?